Is it working? Okay. Hi everybody, this is Jamie back again for a review. I've gotten a new video camera, as you can see, and I keep looking up. I'm not really sure where to look because this is a new... Let me see if I can shift this a bit. That helps a little bit. The camera's just very new to me, and I'm not very used to it, so bear with me. Back to do a review, as I had said that I would, of The Dark Knight Rises, which all of you know when this was released. You know it's directed by Mr. Nolan. I will leave links. I'll leave a synopsis and a link to the trailer in the description bar below. But people would ask me for my thoughts on this. I don't know of many people who don't know about this film, but if you don't, I'll kind of give you an idea of what it's about and my overall thoughts and feelings on the film. So without further ado, here I go into my review of The Dark Knight Rises. Now, if you've seen the first two films, this one picks up, obviously, it's a trilogy, after the second film, wherein Gotham, thanks to Harvey Dent, his demise, and the Commissioner, and Batman, have kind of put the city under a criminal lockdown. There's no more criminal activity. Everything's very safe in the city of Gotham. Unfortunately, the Commissioner, due to Harvey Dent and things that have transpired, and I'm sorry, you're going to hear my noisy family. Very noisy family. Due to things that have transpired, the Commissioner knows things are not all that they seem, and Batman has pretty much fallen off the face of the map. He is no longer around. He's nowhere to be seen. He's kind of hung up his cape, if you will. Not really wanting to get back into the game. He kind of stays out of it, keeps to himself. He's upset, obviously, over his loss of his love in the second film. And things transpire wherein he is forced to come back to aid the city of Gotham against Bane, who is obviously the villain in the trailers of the film. And he learns along the way that things are not all that they seem. And he literally has to rise to the occasion from being this kind of broken down, bitter person to become the hero that Gotham needs and kind of reestablish his own mentality and moral compass, if you will, because he's kind of let it slide. And along the way, he meets new people and things transpire. And it builds up to, yes, it's the end of a trilogy. However, there are threads that are left dangling that could lead to something bigger. That is a very general synopsis of the film, kind of brief, kind of gives you an idea of what it's about. I don't want to ruin anything. There's some twists, there's some turns. Like I said, there's some threads at the end that really make me excited for the next film. So what I'll do is just kind of tell you what I thought about this one in particular. Now, the first two films I loved very much. This one I was hesitant to watch for a primary reason, which is Anne Hathaway as Catwoman. I didn't think she would have what it takes to portray the heroine that I know and kind of have grown up with, because you know, for me the ultimate Batman was always kind of Michael Keaton, and this blew that out of the water, obviously, but I was just always very concerned about it. I'm thrilled to say that she didn't ruin the film for me, but I'm sad to say that I didn't buy her as Catwoman. I didn't. I tried to. I wanted to. Just something about her. I don't know if she was acting like she was a badass because it was a part of the character she saw Catwoman, or if she was just acting real hard to be a badass and it just came across on screen. That's how it was for me. Either way, it didn't really work for me. That being said, there's so much more going on in this film that is so spectacular, it doesn't really matter how she is. And some people loved her in the role. Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Ed Hardy, Tom Hardy, I keep saying Ed Hardy, excuse me, Morgan Freeman, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I'm looking because I always get his name wrong at the case. Phenomenal performances. Gary Oldman, absolutely stellar. The acting here is A game, and you can tell. The direction is spectacular. Love the dialogue, love the action sequences, love the suspenseful sequences. I also love the things, the way everything was brought together. The music is phenomenal. We have a pretty good entertainment system, and we had it cranked up, and the bass in some scenes is so loud that some of our Blu-rays and DVDs actually rattled out of their slots onto the ground. I took a picture of it. It was kind of insane. But it's that kind of action-packed surround, it's a visceral experience. It just really gets to you, and I love film like that. It's a long film. If I had to say there was one detraction from it, it would be the fact that it is very long. It is, let's see if it says on here. I know this sucker was at least 3 hours long, I'm certain. But it's necessary in order to fill in all of the slots, the holes along the way. It's important to have everything that's in the film. So even though it's long, it's necessary. Yes, it drags a little bit, but at the end, it's fine because it's worth it. There's not as much action as I thought there would be, but the action that is there is so fantastic that it makes up for any absence of any action prior to that. It's just, it is a brilliant end to an amazing trilogy. That is how I feel about The Dark Knight Rises. My biggest regret, I didn't see this in the movie theater. And I really wish that I had, because it is, if it ever re-releases in the theater, I'm there, because I would really love to see this on the big screen. It's that good of a flick. If you've not seen this trilogy, I highly recommend it. Walmart is having a sale. It's cheaper than Amazon. You can get the DVD, all three of the movies on DVD. I believe it's $19.99, maybe it's less than that. And all three of the Blu-rays for, I think it's like $25 or $26. Can't beat that. All three of them. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. If you've not seen this series, you're really missing out. I know that some people that love the original don't want to give the new one any chance, and I understand it because I'm not a remake person. But these are really worth it. These are phenomenal. Just very, very, very well done. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. So there's my thoughts on The Dark Knight Rises. I didn't go too in depth. I don't want to make this too long. I hope that you enjoy the review. I hope that the camera is okay. It looks very bizarre to me. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm about to turn this in and try to work it onto the computer so I can upload. So cross your fingers that everything goes okay, and after this clip you're going to see, I include the first one where I didn't even realize it was recording and I look like a fool. So I'll have that here at the end of the video. So, alright, I'm going to go. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being so kind. Thank you for being so generous. Thanks for your comments. If you want to let me know what you thought about the film, leave a comment in the comments area below. I will get back to you as soon as possible, and I promise I'll be back with a review as soon as I can. I'm about to watch a film, and hopefully I'll have a review for that soon. I've kind of lit a fire in my butt. I know I've got to start reviewing at least once or twice a week, so hopefully I'll stay on track. So, until next time, hope you're doing well, watching great movies, and I'll talk to you all soon. Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. Bye. Or stop. There. Oops. Is this thing on?